In this video, I'll tell you how to create multiple levels. I have created only 3 levels. You can create any number of levels as per your choice. And over here, I'm also telling you that if you are on the last level and want to switch to the first level, how you have to code. So I have created 3 levels here, 3 backdrops. That's for level 1, 2 and that's for 3. You have seen level 1, you also have seen level 2. Now I have changed the color of this and also the position of this point where it is going at the final means its destination level 2, and then this is the third level where this is the last destination for this sprite. Now when this sprite reaches here, it is going back to level 1. Let's see. First, I'll click on this cat and then code. Let's see how much we have done. Right now I am in level 1. This is my level 2. Now I want that when I go to level 2, my backdrop has switched to level 2, but this cat should start its journey from here. So code it. Now over here I made a small change which will make your code easier and will help you to make multiple levels. Instead of broadcasting the message, I have taken switch backdrop to level 2. Right? See, I'm just dragging it down. It has been detached. You have to attach it. And just move it down and then drag this one here. In the previous video you have seen that over here I just have taken a message, broadcast message, and accordingly I have taken another code. So instead of message I have taken looks switch backdrop to level 2. Now go to events, just bring down it here. When backdrop switches to level 2, what do you want? You want this cat to move here. Go to motion, go to this. First go to this, right? Let's test. Right? So it has started from that point. Now what is the next thing? The next thing is that if it touches this color, it should go to the next level. So for that, what you have done previously, look over here. Yes, the same thing. So I'm going to duplicate and put it here. Now instead of this red color, I'll take this color. If it is touching this blue color, then it is going back to level 3. Let's see whether it is working or not. And of course forever block should be here. So forever, to run this again. Test once again. After making the changes, always click the refresh it. How to refresh? Always click on the green flag. Now this is the second level. Second level is a little bit difficult because these blocks are very much near. Now as it touched the blue color, it has come to the third level. Now what do you want? You want that now if this cat is going to its destination in this level, it should come back to level 1. So first it has to sense this. Similarly we are going to code this way. So I'm going to duplicate this and make changes in this. Or for your understanding, let's start again. So when backdrop switches to, now I am bring it this down. I'm shifting this here and this one here. When backdrop switches to level 3, what do you want? This hum, where is this hum being added? It's being added somewhere. Okay, not a problem. Okay, when this backdrop is switches to level 3, and you'll take forever. If it is sensing the color, change the color. If it is sensing orange color, light orange color, then it should switch back to level 1 and the position should be where it has started. Let's test. Second level. Second level is quite difficult. And I am not the child who has patience. Okay, finally. Now I am on the third level, and third level I made easier for me. You can make it difficult. And when I reach to the orange box, I am back to my first level. So this is how you can code. I think here it helped you a lot in your activity and it has cleared your doubt much in a much better way. So just try, take another sprite, take another backdrop, draw some different blocks. You can draw some uh, like brick like structure where it is moving slowly. You can reduce the size further also. What you can do that in the next level you can either increase or decrease the size. For example, if I can say that when this cat switches to backdrop 3, I can increase the size. So go to loops, set size by, I can say, let's right now it is 50%, I can make it 60%. Clear that level 2, which is difficult for me. Okay, now here's my most difficult level. A child without patience. It's difficult for me to clear this level too. Okay, let me clear my level first. Now I'm switching to level 3, and have you seen the change in the size? It has been increased a little bit. See, it is also showing over here. So this is how you can make your game more interesting. You can add hurdles in your game as well. So try your hands at coding, making a different kind of maze game or any other game. There are lots of reference available here and there, and there are so many ideas to how to make your own game, maze game. So just try out, bring out your brain, and put that into coding. Best of luck.